I want to say right now, He is the Lord. Because ain't nobody higher than Him. He is the Lord. Yes, yes, yes. He is the Lord. Come on. Come on. I dare you to proclaim that in this atmosphere. He is the Lord. He is the Lord. Come on. Over all your circumstances, over all your situations, I'm not talking about the E with the He with a lowercase H. I'm talking about He with a capital A. He is the Lord. He is the Lord. He is the Lord. He is the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. My Lord and Savior. My lily in the valley, my body morning star. He's right here. He's my keeper. He woke me up this morning to start me all the way here. He brought me out of darkness into the marvelous light here. Because he had no respect for person. He looked down on a dirty rag like me because he forever. Because heaven exalted. The King is exalted on high. Come on, right there. Come on, right there. Come on, right there. It's your worship moment. Right there is where you give God some real love. I dare you to love on God while I share it on the There's something good to him. Come on and worship. Use your words. Use your words. Use your words. Put a worship in the atmosphere. Put a worship in the atmosphere. The Bible tells us that God is seeking such to worship Him. Oh, shake it up, I bless you, Lord. I worship you, God. I give you name and glory. There ain't nobody like you, Lord. I just bless you, Lord, because you love me first, God. You sent the Son for me, Lord, to die on the cross, God. You cared enough about me, so I worship you, Lord. A dirty, filthy rag. You bless me, God. You keep keeping me. You keep loving me. You keep in spite of all my wrongs, God. Stay in that atmosphere. I dare somebody to think about what God has brought you from, what He saved you from, and just begin to bless Him. It's this type of atmosphere where God can move. He shall quote on my Shia. It's this type of atmosphere that He move and do His thing now. If you need anything from God, I dare you to trust Him in this atmosphere. You are a champion of faith. You are a champion of faith. Put your faith in action and let it move. Come on. Come on. Is what I do. Just give me a second. Come on, come on. Praise is what I do. Praise, praise is what I do. Is what I do. Praise is what I do. Praise is what I is what I do. While we in this atmosphere, I'm gonna call Pastor Howard up. Come on, come on, I'm gonna get him to come on and take up our sacrificial offering. While we're in this atmosphere, this is conducive for giving. You can give your tithes and you can give your sacrificial offering right in the same moment. Praise is what I It's what I do. One thing I want you to understand about praise. Praise is what I do. Praise is the manifestation of the glory of God that's pressed down on the inside. And what the enemy is trying to do, he's trying to attack you in any type of way. He can stop your praise. Because he knows that your praise will release these blessings. He knows that your praise, what he's going to do is going to catch you over what he already got established in your life. It was already fulfilled. It was already anointed. It was already appointed. And what your praise is doing is catching up. What our Heavenly Father had already approved you. This is a personal thing. This is part of your one-on-one relationship. Relating to God. Relating with everything that He has done. Yeah. So what you're standing in right now, everybody know my story. Everybody know what I'm going through right now. So what you're looking at, and what I am looking at, I am looking at conquerors. And a conqueror know how to pray. A conqueror know how to worship. A conqueror know how to honor God. A conqueror know how to live up His word. A conqueror knows what the situation is. Devil, you don't mess with the wrong one. You don't mess with the wrong one. You don't touch the wrong one. You don't touch it. See, the Bible says, touch not my anointing. So before that, he said, before I knew you, before I placed it to your mother's womb, I knew you, and I was So when the enemy tried to touch you, or when he had to touch you, he already messed up. But also what happened is, the only thing I did was increase the faith that was already inside of you. But that faith also connected to the crown of thorns because the enemy tried to attack your mind. The enemy tried to attack your worship. He's trying to attack your praise. Come on. Because he knows now how effective you is. If you is not powerful, he would have messed with you in the beginning. If you are not strong, he would not mess with you in the beginning. He knows who you are. He knows what man of God you are. He knows what woman of God you are. He knows who you want to deliver. He knows who you want to heal. He knows that every time that you walk into an atmosphere, that atmosphere is going to change. Because of the anointing on your life. The enemy already know what he's saying. That's why he don't like you at all. That's why he's doing what he's doing. So when you lift up that thing and you release everything back to him, you already set up a point that the enemy cannot even come. That is what I do. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It's what I do. And myself a champion. Praise is I'm a champion. I'm a champion. I'm a faith champion. I'm a faith champion. I'm a faith champion. I'm a faith champion. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm still praising. I'm still worshiping. I'm still It's supposed to be right now.
Yes. We have, if you can see behind me, we have different ways that you can give. We thank each and every one of y'all here. Sister Daisy, God bless you. It's good seeing you. Thank you, Lord. Praise God. Minister Wayfield, God bless you. And we have other guests that's here that I'm not familiar with. Oh, they all together. Oh, yeah, people, I'm gonna get y'all names while I'm up here. Mommy, doing that. Let's go ahead and get y'all names. Start with you, brother. Oh. My bad. You up here praising me? Give honor to the God who's the head of my life, the author and the finisher of my faith. To God be the glory. I don't know about y'all, but I'm glad to be on the first Sunday of October. I thank God to be alive. I thank God for my health and strength, to open my eyes, to put on clothes. I just thank God for being alive. Millions didn't make it, but I'm truly the one that came in the house of the Lord, and I'm so glad about it. To the bishop of this house, to the apostle, to my first lady. This is my, my cousin. I call her my cousin. Y'all, for the ones that don't know it, by marriage. But to God be the glory. I just thank God for apostle. I'm telling you, it was a surprise. I really was going to surprise you to show up. I didn't want you to know because I've been, and actually, this is a great man of God, and I could truly say that a great man of God. I met this man at Harry Piedmont Hospital. I'll never forget. I remember like it was yesterday. The woman of God was in the hospital. She had her arm blanket. She was laying in a chair. I'll never forget it in the waiting room. Didn't know what was going on with her. I'm just sketching y'all the other day how we met. And Apostle Howard, which is not Bishop, came over there and he was just looking at me. He was just looking. And I was looking at him. And I was like, this is a pastor, this is a man of God. And from then on, he gave me a card, a business card. And he was like, do you have a church home? I said, yeah. He was like, well, I want to invite you to our church. And from then on, that's how we connected. Great man, he didn't say, well, like most pastors, they'll pull you from their church to their church. And he didn't do none of that. He didn't say, well, I want you to join our church. The man of God didn't say none of that. And I truly thank God for that man of God, for the greatness in him, the vision in him, the vibe that he showed, that he got, the swag. I'm telling you, the man got a clean swag, y'all. Thank God and the Holy Ghost. So I came, I was a member of this church, I was, and still is. So y'all can't take that away. Thank the Lord, hallelujah. But I was invited by co-pastor Penny. She was saying she was coming to church, and then, I was coming anyway, really, because the pastor already had told me about it last week of the church and stuff. But I just thank God because I love church. I really do. I love church. I love God. That's all I know is church. So anybody invite me to church, guess what? I'm going. And I do have the deep of discernment and know when to go, when not to go. But I just love God and his people. Apostle Howard, Latasha, God bless you, woman of God. You ain't seen nothing yet. Keep that smile on your face. What you have endured is coming to pass. This is your harvest season to get all that God has for you, woman of God. Just surrender to him. You ain't seen nothing yet of what God is about to do in October for you and a bishop. This ain't the last. Y'all just pass the baton and keep running. One minute vision. Write the vision, and Pastor Hall told me this. I'll never forget it. You told me this in the truck. We was on the way going somewhere. You said, write the vision and make it plain. And that stuck with me forever. You told me that. You said, write the vision and make it plain. You're going somewhere. And I thank God for you, man of God, for your word. Because they are powerful and they stick with me. And that one word will never go away. I love y'all. God bless you. And keep on keeping on with the vision.
Good morning, saints. Good morning. I first give it honor to God, who's truly the head of my life. I thank God for being here on this morning. I told Bishop and Apostle and Pastor Howard that I was going to come visit, and we tried to surprise you and come today. And we just are happy to be here. I'm happy to be here and be a part of the service on today. I don't have much to say. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the rest. But I just want you to know that I'm happy to be here on today.
Greetings, everyone. God bless y'all. After all these beautiful words, I want to say, I was glad and said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord. This morning, well, last night, my husband, Minister Percy over there said, we're going to visit our family because we adopted y'all a month ago. A month ago through Apostle W.P. Howard Jr. And we was attending with him, and then we came over here when he came that Friday night service. We came here and we continued to fellowship with y'all. And my husband said we're going to see Apostle Howard and Bishop Howard at their church in the Decatur area. I said no problem, as long as we go where the word is. And I brought my beautiful sons with me, Percy Jr. and Deontay Winfield. God bless you. I'm waiting to hear the word. I know God has something in store for all of us today. Amen.
Give honor to Christ, who is head of my life, and to Apostle, everyone else in their respectful places. I do thank the Lord for being here. Thank the Lord for my life, my health, and my strength. As each and every one of you, no word of prayer, please continue to pray for me. That I'll be always be the Lord, be the one that you call me in the last days.
On to God, we know that God is a hard hitter. We understand the word of God said there's a time to mourn, there's a time to rejoice. But we put everything in God's hand, knowing that He do not make no mistakes. He said in His word that He would not put more on us than we can bear. But He also said in His word that those that is strong in the faith bear the infirmity of the weak. So for each one of us that's going through in this trying time, in this season, we need to lean on one another more than anything else in the world. We know that the enemy comes not but for to keep us, steal, and destroy. But Jesus said that I come that you may have life